I was extremely surprised that on the murder count, he is going to walk. Now, remember, on the lower counts, he can get as little as nothing up to 15 years. So I guess all of the vomiting and the heaving and the crying and the snotting and the lying down in the courtroom, having your shrink come rub your head, I guess it worked.
All right, folks, welcome to Gimme 5. She's talking about Oscar Pistorius, and of course, he was convicted today, the judge announcing, of what is the American equivalent of manslaughter, and he's yet to be sentenced. He could get 15 years. He could get no jail time. Nancy Grace. Now, you see, this is what gets me. Nancy Grace is going to attack the female judge, claiming that she was flirted with by the defendant, and I guess she couldn't contain herself because she's a woman. You see, this is sick. This is sick stuff, and she's not alone, and we'll get to Sunny Hostin in a second. But I want you to listen to this.
Because Reva Steenkamp was shot multiple times. He had time to understand what he was doing and hear her screaming. And for the judge to decide that she knows better what was heard that night, she basically threw out all the ear witnesses that say they heard a woman screaming. And she decided it was Pistorius.
All right. So, you know what? That's what she thought. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but that's what the judge concluded. All right? So instead of letting it lie on its own merits, or giving the judge the benefit of the doubt, listen to what Nancy Grace says.
What really shocks me is not the fact that the judge is saying, well, I don't think that this case was proven beyond a reasonable doubt. We've seen that in a lot of cases. I wasn't sure exactly what this judge was going to do. But what shocked me was when you listen to the judge's reasoning, this judge clearly believes it was a mistake. Meaning the judge believes his account that he went into the bathroom believing she was still in the bedroom. That is incredibly hard to believe.
All right, and here's another one.
Look, I don't think that the notion that Oscar Pistorius is flirting with the judge had anything to do with the outcome here.
Well, you wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I don't. It's you know, and I don't even know that you believe that.
This, my lady, that.
Yeah. It's the way they
batting
speak.
His eyes. Come on. It was either that or the crying or the snotting, Dan.
Yeah,
you can pick which one got to the judge.
Right. It got to the judge because he was batting his eyes at her. Imagine if a man said that this judge is so incompetent and so incapable of controlling her sexual feelings or whatever because she's a woman. And this is coming from a woman, okay? Now, you want to go to another one? Let's go to another one. Let's put up, let's go to number 10. Sunny Hostin, after the prosecution gave its case, the lead prosecutor in the Trayvon Martin case, the George Zimmerman trial, she called him McDreamy, and it was an all-female jury, and she said, he had them at hello. This is a transcript from AC 360, CNN, July of the year that the case was adjudicated back in 2013. Sunny Hostin, I can tell you that while Mark O'Mara did good, he did a good job in his closing. John Guy, no, go back. John Guy hit it out of the park. He did great. If people were calling him McDreamy before Mark Garagos, they're calling him McBrilliant now. It was one of the best closing rebuttal arguments I've seen. The jury was riveted. They did not take their eyes off of this man. And what was so important about it, Anderson, is that now I understand why the state was okay with having those 6 women on the jury, because he specifically just sort of honed in on what every mother's nightmare is. Now let's go ahead to the next one. And here's Mark Garagos saying, yes, I predicted it last night. Just shocking, isn't it? That Sonny thought he was McBrilliant, that he was McDreamy. Didn't you tweet today, Sonny, that he had them at hello? Wasn't that yours, Houston? Yes, he did, Mark. Now, so that's another woman claiming that the stupid, ignorant, sexually inflamed female jurors couldn't control themselves with the handsome male prosecutor. These are women trashing women, okay? Hey, where's Now to talk about that on the Steve Malzberg Show?